Hey guys, welcome back to Drew Blacksmithing. So today we're building a second forge, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm growing a little impatient. I want to put fire to metal and beat the hell out of it. So I'm going to make a charcoal forge, quick, easy, and let's go through the design of it real quick and show you what I plan to do. Hopefully it turns out. We'll see. You remember I messed up on a tank, right? So we're going to say this here is a propane tank. I cut it here, I cut it here. My holes here and here are off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it this way. So my tank is like so. Those say that's a hole. I'm not an artist. We're going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to take this part and cut into strips, and those strips we're going to take and weld down here. So we'll end up something, looking at it from the front, will be like so, and then from the side we'll say it's like that, and then boom, boom, and then I'm going to cut a hole, weld in a pipe, and connect a hairdryer. Pew pew, look at the gun. To force air underneath the charcoal, giving us monster flames to heat up metal. So let's get this started. Oh, hold on, wait. Just in case it ever ends up on eBay. Okay, so I got all my lines marked out and I'm getting ready to start cutting. I'm just going to give you kind of so you can follow along with me. I don't know how to word it. So this is the tank I messed up, and you can see this is the correct, this one is not. And then it comes down, goes all the way around. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it in half. Now you notice this side's a little smaller than this half. It's because I kind of want higher walls, because right down in here is going to be the base for the charcoal. So let's get to cutting. See, the tank is now cut into two halves, and now we'll take the smaller half here and turn it, cut a strip, cut a strip. These will then be the legs for the bottom half of this one. So let's get to that next. So the cutting's all done, and oh, that one's still here are our legs. So you can kind of see how this is coming together. And this will be welded on like so. So check that out. Coming along. Next step is we're going to cut a hole here for the blower, so we can get enough heat out of the coals. So that'll be next. Stay tuned. Yeah. So, about this bit right here, I specifically said metal. So, me being me, I trusted him, and as you see, just tried to drill the hole through there, and dulled all the teeth. Can you see how silver they are? Because this is wood, not metal. So what I'm going to do is do a little change of plan. I'm just going to drill a bunch of holes in that area, and then maybe use the angle grinder to cut it out because it's kind of a small surface. Maybe leave the holes because all I need is for air to go through. So I think just drilling the holes and letting the air go through will provide enough. Throw this son of a bitch away. Always do your research. Don't be a beginner like me. Don't buy cheap tools. So, as you've seen, I was having some issues with the drill. It's just not powerful enough to get through this. It actually started smoking on me, so I just went back to the angle grinder, and it ain't pretty, but we got a hole. Look at that. It's definitely a hole. So now I'm gonna have to, let me get my tube here so you can see what I gotta do. Picked this up from Goodwill. So I gotta cut this out. I'm just gonna cut it like so right there, and then trim it to length so I got enough room, and then I'm just going to be duct taping a hair dryer to the end of it. Now this will provide enough distance from the heat to where it won't affect the hair dryer, but it'll give us the necessary what word am I looking for? Wind. It's, you know, it's pretty much an electric bellow, so it's just going to apply and send us a massive amount of oxygen to the fire, making the fire hotter, which would then heat up the steel. Now I'm not going to be able to forge weld with this at all. Some people with more experience might be able to, not myself. But so let me go get the welder, and then we'll get all set. We'll start welding this up, and hopefully in about another hour or so we'll be blacksmithing. Hell yeah. Okay, so I got everything set up. We're about to weld the legs on, so hope you enjoy. By the way, this is my first time ever doing this. I have no idea what I'm doing.
All right, here we go. so happy with that. It is uglier than sin. I'm about to show you. Once I get this last piece welded on. Switch hands here. This video's gonna be crazy long. That'd be a two-parter.
And so in the next video, we'll forge some steel. I'm gonna get this all finished up, and thanks for watching. Bonus content: one forge, ugly welded, but ready for some charcoal and to start moving some metal.